Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to another broadcast here on Rio Sports Live. Joe Bowling with you, Mark Molina alongside, and we got a good one here, Marcus. We are set for the London Pirates to take on the Corpus Christi Miller Buccaneers.
Both these teams have been on my radar since I've come to the Coastal Bend to start coverage here of the area for basketball, and they're both incredible teams. They can both run, they can both play defense, and it's just going to come down to who's more athletic.
Here's your starters for tonight's game as the two teams make their way out on the court. Both state ranked in Class 3 and Class 4 respectively. Buccaneers will be in the white uniforms with the maroon trim. The Pirates will be in the black uniforms with the white trim. And we are set to go for the opening tip-off of this one. Sit back and enjoy it. Should be a whale of a ball game. Miller controls it, and away we go. Body hands it off to Atkinson. Now in the ball game, Atkinson to De Leon. De Leon has that pass deflected, stolen by the Pirates. Layup, no good. Rebound tipped up, no good.
You're going to see a lot of that from both teams. Steals getting out in transition.
Quick three on the way, missed by Atkinson, and the ball goes out of bounds. Fans, if you're watching this game, we ask you please share the link on our social media sites. On Facebook, please share the link. On YouTube, subscribe to our channel if you're there.
When I see these teams play against other teams in their district and around the area.
Shot goes up and in there, and there's the first points of the game. Bryce Marshall for the Pirates.
It's always that the London Pirates or the Miller Bucks, they're either too athletic, they have a lot of size, they just overpower opponents, and this is probably the most evenly matched both teams have been all season.
2-0 ball game. We are early on in this one, just started. Pirates in the black uniforms. Now Miller backs off, no pressure thus far. But Mark, you've covered this Miller team a bundle this year. They can bring pressure if they need to.
Yeah, they bring pressure. They don't do it all the time. I've seen it come in the second half a lot of times.
Kazlis lost it, picked up by Marshall, missed shot, rebound, win. Reverse layup, won't go. Offensive board, put it up, foul call. Andrew Bonney will get to the line.
Andrew Bonney just so athletic in the paint. He plays strong, he plays aggressive inside, he can crash the boards. Just incredible inside, and it's going to be fun to see how he matches up against these London Pirates in the paint.
First one good by Andrew Bonney. First point for Miller's Buccaneers. Second one won't go. Rebound by Andrew Bonney. Buccaneers with another chance. Get it in the paint. That one will not go, and a travel will be called.
Isaac De Leon had a wide open three there. It's rare that I see him hesitate on a shot. I don't know why he hesitated there. He had a good look.
Quick pass ahead for the London Pirates. Off the dribble is Kazlis. Finds a shooter for three. That one rims out. Long rebound, and here come the Buccaneers again of Corpus Christi Miller for a deeper three. That one won't go. Missed by De Leon. Quickly in the front court. Leonard spins it outside to Kazlis. Preston Kazlis finds Pearson Kazlis. Spins it right side to Leonard. Leonard puts it on the floor. Behind the back with a dribble. Miller extends the defense. Kazlis now finds Joshua Chesney. Chesney is open for a moment, hands it to Preston Kazlis. Crossover dribble, and a timeout will be called as the London Pirates couldn't generate anything they liked on the offensive end, and they'll talk it over, Mark.
Yeah, you just see them the way they're playing. Miller coming up, they play so well on the perimeter when it comes to playing defense. And London a little frazzled right now. It's just so rare to see a team that can get back in transition. Whenever London gets running, Miller, as you saw, got back there in their transition defense. It's so rare to see that against a London team.
It's a quick timeout, and so we're right back to action. London will have the basketball as Leonard brings it into the front court. Veers right side, man-to-man defense, spins past right side with a pass into the hands of Preston Cazalis. Cazalis looks inside, and City goes outside to Leonard. Leonard to the paint, has it poked away, loose ball, and picked up by Miller, and finally a whistle blows. Is it a jump ball or timeout? Jump ball.
Call the jump ball. It looks like Malachi Wim there was trying to get the timeout. Seen him do that a couple of times this year. Hit the deck, call timeout immediately. He's a really smart player with a high basketball IQ, but the call came first there.
Immediately Bryce Marshall gets up holding his fingers. He jammed a finger on that play. Watch him later, see if that affects his shot. Albert Livingston now in the game. Lobs it inside, threw it too far. Picked up by Marshall, and here come the Pirates. Right side pass for a three. Answer, no. Rebound by Miller, outlet pass, and here comes Atkinson. Lays it in and got fouled.
And Chesney throwing up his arms, doesn't agree with the call there, but nice finish at the rim by Atkins. I mean, you see Miller, that's their calling card. They get out in transition, they finish at the rim strong.
And watch how fast they get out on the replay to get this one to Adkism. Attacks right at Chesney and off the glass and earns a trip to the free throw line.
But so far, 3 minutes in the game, just 2 field goals combined.
Adkism makes the free throw. 4-2 ball game, Miller on top. Cazalis has the ball for London, outside to Preston Cazalis. Further outside it goes to Leonard. Back to Cazalis. Everything operating out beyond the arc right now for the London offense. Cazalis to Preston. 2 cutters go through. Gets it to Chesney. Spins it outside to Cazalis. Overhead to Leonard between the circles. Spins in the paint. Got him in the air. Hangs in the air. Banks it in. Wave it off. A travel. One mark on the replay on the right side of your screen. Look at all the moves made. Not sure if he traveled or not. Maybe so.
Yeah, London having a little bit of trouble with that defense of the Buccaneers. Is trying to set up their offense. They're a team that sets up a lot of their offense through their defense and getting out running.
De Leon has the ball outside, working for the Miller Buccaneers. Overhead pass, Andrew Body lobs it inside, threw that too far. Chesney picks it off. London has the ball, down 2 in the backcourt to Chesney. Spins it ahead, gets it back. He's open, lets it fly, short. Rebound by Miller. Kason West secures that board, and here come the Buccaneers. Right side, layup, no good. Body there, tip it up, no good. Couldn't get it to go. Rebound, then a foul call. We'll stop play behind it. Atkinson was there. Body was there. Mark, you've seen them all year. They'll crash the boards with anybody.
And you got that right, Joe. They do that. They do it so well. They follow shots, and you see Body there in the paint.
Inside, Andrew Body scores. He's got 3 points in the game.
He moves so quickly in the paint without the basketball.
There's a steal. Here come the Buccaneers. Back to Body. Got a man in the air. Puts it up and in. Andrew Body. And a timeout called. Miller feeling it. Up 6. Back after this.
Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles. How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced.
Back here on Rio Sports Live, and the Miller Buccaneers up by 6 early on. 3:30 left here in this first quarter of play. London basketball. Leonard brings it across and takes a hand check, and a foul will be called on Damari Lister. The open court. Mark, again, London, you've seen them all year. They like to move the ball. They like to beat people down court, and they use their discipline. Right now their offense is having to operate 6-8 feet beyond that arc just to set up an offense.
The fact that they're having to set up their offense in the half court so much so early, nice drive there, nice finish.
Pearson Cazalis for 2. Back come the Miller Buccaneers. Outside for a three for Lister. That one won't go. In the paint, offensive rebound, then a fight for the rebound. Two players hit the deck, and a jump ball occurs. Marshall was there. So was Albert Livingston.
And a little chippy there. I mean, both these teams have probably been hearing it all week. And once this game was announced, once the game was picked up here, like, I'm sure everybody in the area was talking about it.
We were.
And who's got the nod, who's got the advantage here. Neither team has seen an opponent like the one right across from them here tonight.
London basketball. Pirates have it down by 4. They see some three-quarter court passing now to Caslis. Caslis with an overhead. It gets it back to Leonard between the circles near the mid-court stripe against Livingston. Takes him right side. Needs some help. Poked away. Out of bounds off of Miller. Livingston thought he knocked it out off of Ty Leonard. 2:49 to go here in the first quarter. Corpus Christi London, state ranked in Class 3. Corpus Christi Miller, state ranked in Class 4. Leonard has the ball between the circles, finds Chesney, goes to work, spins it outside to Caslis, makes a move on the baseline, hangs. Too strong on that one. Rebound saved back inbounds and controlled by the Buccaneers. Good hustle once again by Livingston. Livingston wants a three. No, won't go. Back comes London. Quickly in the front court. A lot of contact there. Pearson Caslis says, you won't stop me? I'm getting to the rim.
Yeah, good job there. Attack, attack, attack. If you're London right now, you got to find some way to get to the basket. If by force, then so be it.
Inbound play for the London Pirates. Leonard sets him in motion. Finds Chesney. Misses that one, too strong. Rebound by the Buccaneers. Malachi Wynn secured that board. Lob it right side. Livingston three. That one won't go. Cold shooting right now for these two teams. Another loose ball goes out of bounds. You want a rebound? Go get it. You know to expect contact going after those rebounds.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of that tonight.
In shooting-wise in the ball game, cold shooting, 25% from the field, 3 of 12 for Miller, 2 of 10 out of the gate for the London Pirates from the field shooting the ball. Inbound play on the baseline for the Buccaneers. That's nearly stolen. Kick ball, though.
If you're London, you're going to need to get Joshua Chesney going. He's such a tough matchup for any team.
That's an easy jumper, soft touch, funnel that home. Malachi Wynn.
And that's a sleeper that you got to watch if you're London. Malachi Wynn, he's got some size. When he can make a move or two on the low block, he's tough to stop. Got a lot of playing time early in the season whenever all the football players were out for Miller. He put in some good minutes and comes off the bench every now and again, but he plays well.
Caslis out to Chesney. Chesney overhead to Pearson Caslis. Takes a bump. Spins it left side. Ames Buchanan right there. Finds a man on the baseline. This is Leonard, and he can't get it to go. Good look. Rebound Malachi Wynn. Miller on the fly. Get a man in the air. Bank it up. That one won't go as Lister missed a bunny. Rebound by London. Outlet pass. Here come the Pirates in transition. Caslis lost it. Loose ball. And a travel is going to be called on Jaden Marino.
Yeah, crowd not liking that call there, but just high-intensity basketball right now.
Livingston was right up there pleading the case. It's like Marino didn't move. He was sitting still. Official called him. Here comes a pass inside. Going to work is Chesney. Muscles it up. Missed the shot. Got fouled on the floor. And you saw they took Chesney, moved him from the perimeter, posted him that time down, Mark.
Yeah, they go down low there. He's going to draw fouls.
Caslis looks to throw it in. Finds a cutter, threw that right into the hands of Atkinson. Takes it right side. Lonnie Atkinson for 2.
And Atkinson, as good as there is in the area at finishing at the basket, whether it be in traffic or all alone, Atkinson, he can finish.
Forced pass in the front court. A lot of contact there. Foul's going to be called. Who they'll catch it on? Looks like Livingston will draw the foul against London's Ty Leonard, or check that, Buchanan. Mark, that was like a linebacker going after a pass over the middle.
Yeah, he was just, Ames Buchanan there took the brunt of that one and just outmatched there. And this is really, really physical basketball right now. I don't think the London Pirates have been physically handled like this all season long.
Outside for the Miller Bucks. Kick it outside for a three for Adkism. Bang! Lonnie Adkism, and now it's an 11-point lead. London back in the front court. Double team foul call. Jaden Moreno and Isaac De Leon. They'll call it on Moreno. Give the ball to London's Pirates. Pirates going to have to settle down, get some point production, and get this offense in sync. They'll get it in the backcourt to Leonard. He'll be fouled. Jaden Moreno secures a foul. Aggressive play by Miller, and you want that from teams in these type of games heading into the playoffs. You have to find the threshold where the officials are going to call the play.
Yeah, exactly, and it's that's just one of the things that if you're a coach, you want to see. Yes, it's going to be nice to win this game, but it's about having a measuring stick, having just to see what this type of atmosphere brings to you and your players.
Hasler's tried to throw that into Chesney. A turnover occurs. That's the fifth of the game by the London Pirates. 19 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Miller leading by 11. Spin it over to Moreno. Moreno, nothing there for him. Now he finds a cutter. That's Adkism. And it's tipped in for Body. Andrew Body following the play. 2 seconds to go in the backcourt. Another whistle. That goes off a player. No foul. London will get the ball in. And the first quarter will come to an end. Held to just 4 points. Miller leads 17-4. Back after this for Miller High School on Rio Sports Live.
North Sam Houston, San Benito.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
The Harlingen CISD elementary experience looks something like this. Let's see that again. To learn more about the HCISD elementary experience, visit hcisd.org.
Back here on Rio Sports Live, and the second quarter begins, and the Miller Buccaneers have the lead and the ball, and away we go. Miller.
They're just so physical in that first quarter. London just didn't know what hit them.
London was held to 18% shooting in the first quarter. Miller shot 39%. Here's a three for the Bucks. That won't go by Marino. Rebound. Marshall secures that, and here come the Pirates. And this Pirate team can score points in bunches. Get it inside. Foul called. Into the line will go Bryce Marshall. Going back statistically in the first quarter, Miller shot 7 of 19 for 37% from the field. 6 of 12 inside the arc, 50%. 1 of 7 outside the arc, 14%. 2 of 3 at the line. Took down 10 boards in the first quarter. Meanwhile, the Pirates shot 18%. 2 of 7 inside the arc. 0 for 4 beyond the arc. Turned it over 6 times in the first quarter. Marshall, free throw, good. Bryce Marshall now 3 points. That leads the team in scoring. Matter of fact, your scorers, just 2 players in the books for the London Pirates. Marshall with 3, Pearson Kozelis with 2. 3 players have scored for Miller. Adkisson with 8, Andrew Body 7, Malachi Wynn with 6. Marshall misses the second free throw. Lister was there to secure that easy rebound. Miller ball, bring it across. Share the link on Facebook. Let other fans know these games are going on, please. Here's a 3 by Lister. It won't go. Rebound off the rim. Secured by Ty Leonard for London in the backcourt. Overhead pass, they'll get it in the front court. Marshall waits for the traffic to clear, puts it on the floor, now attacks right side all the way, has it blocked out of bounds. Stay here, his body sends it out.
Even when the London Pirates are getting stops on the defensive end of the floor, the Miller Bucks just so good defensively. They switch off really quick, and they don't allow any running by these London Pirates, and really hurting them.
Cazalis gets it to Leonard before that play. A timeout is called quickly as the London Pirates coach said, hey, get over here. Let's talk this over. We want to set some offense up. It's only a 12-point game, yet they'll talk. Back after this on Rio Sports Live.
This game is brought to you in part by the Concession Stand in Santa Rosa, a locally owned business providing a terrific atmosphere before or after the games and supporting athletes of all ages. When you're in Santa Rosa, be sure to stop by the Concession Stand and choose from the wide assortment of goodies. An advertising partner with Rio Sports Live is the Concession Stand.
And he throws it down. Back here on Rio Sports Live, you saw the Miller Buccaneers on the sideline during that timeout. Mark, up by 12. Yet, do they feel comfortable that they've got this team where they want them yet?
I don't think you can against a team like London. You said they can shoot the lights out and they can when they get out and running. But right now it's just hard to do with the way this Miller Bucks team is playing defense, taking them out of their element and just kind of slowing them down and taking everything away from London.
Isaac DeLeon was able to slap that ball, but now in the second inbound play, here comes Cazalis into a double team, gets it over to Preston, goes to work on the baseline, hangs in the air, and now the foul situation comes into play. That's against London, though. Wave that off.
They're going to call a carry there. But I have not seen the London Pirates in all the games that I've covered this season. I haven't seen them frazzled. I haven't seen them uncomfortable as much as they are right now on the offensive end.
Atkinson brings it up. I think that's what Coach called the timeout for, just trying to settle them down. Hey, it's an atmosphere of playoff basketball at a high level. They'll get a steal there, but Leonard steps out of bounds. Fans, again, thanks for tuning into our broadcast. We are broadcasting this one and many other games. We never charge schools to broadcast our games, so therefore schools never have to spend any money out of their budget. We never charge fans to watch the games. We do need advertising to keep doing what we're doing, and we got a lot of playoff games just around the corner. So just please help us out as we move into the next phase of covering basketball. Outside it goes to Buchanan. Or check that, that's a Lister. Lister finds body, wants a three, won't get it. Another rebound by Bryce Marshall, and here comes London. Marshall to Chesney. Chesney to Cazalis for three. Bingo! Pearson Cazalis for downtown.
That's what London needs to do. Quicker shots and all those possessions. Take them earlier, get spot up threes. They do that very well. They got to move and move quickly.
Lister, overhead pass to De Leon. Thought about a long three, gets it out to Atkinson, lobs it to the free throw line. They collapse on that. Shot forced by Livingston, count it.
Nice shot there, right over Chesney. Defended pretty well, but Livingston with a nice shot.
London back at you, lob it on the baseline. Caught by Preston Cazalis, steps back for a three, splash!
And he's feeling it right now, and if you're Miller, that's not what you want to see out of the London Pirates. Once they start shooting and they start getting into a rhythm, as you see there, nice catch and shoot from that corner.
8-point game. Lister brings it across, plays catch with Atkinson. They immediately extend the defense. Here's another tough jumper, rattling home.
Nice
Albert
turnaround
Livingston.
there by Livingston.
Livingston now in the game with 4 back-to-back possessions in which he scored. The lead goes back to 10. 5:08 left here in the first half. Chesney for London. Bounce it over. Trickley there on Cazalis. He's free again. Let it go. Made another. Preston Cazalis.
That was a full heat check there for Preston Cazalis, and he is heating up.
4:48 to go in the half. Miller swinging right side to Lister in the corner. Here's the three. No good. Missed by De Leon. Rebound by Chesney. Here comes London. Here comes Leonard. Leonard back to Cazalis. Look how far out they guard him now. Off the dribble. Hesitates. Lost it. Picked it up. Got away with a walk there. Gets it to Chesney. Chesney has it poked away. Recovers. Goes behind the back into a double team. Waits. Spins it outside. Off the dribble. Pull up. Pearson Cazalis has it taken away. Here comes Andrew. Body. Lays it in. Defense led to that. Back to the lead is 9. London. Outscored the Buccaneers 10-6 here in this one. There's a hanging shot up in the air by Leonard. Contact occurs, and he'll go to the free throw line. Again, fans, share the link on our Facebook. It does help get the word out to other fans. Subscribe to our YouTube channel if you haven't done so. When we do talk to advertisers, that's the first thing they ask. What are your numbers? What are your numbers? How many people are watching? How long do they watch? It starts by subscribing to the channel. It's easy to show that over 20,000 have subscribed and over 45,000 now following on our Facebook. And just help us grow in that department, showcasing these athletes wherever they may be. When COVID started, we started with 2 systems. We ballooned into 20 systems and immediately recognized we've got to cover more games for more schools. And we're trying to spread the wealth and get equal coverage across the board. Free throw up and in, made by Ty Leonard. Some schools needed every game covered. We tried to do that at the home side. We still continue to try to do that. But again, as I was training personnel, training camera operators, Mark was training people, Kevin was training people, Billy Watson now in the training people. Rudy has graduated from camera operator to play-by-play.
Yeah, a lot of moving parts here for the company. It's been a great thing to be a part of.
Tough assignments, but we're getting it done. Atkinson dribbles for Miller, has it poked away, all the way out of bounds it goes. That's off of London's Ty Leonard. See, Ty was extending the defense there. London trying to up the aggressiveness on the defensive end. That's a loose ball in the backcourt, recovered by Livingston. Hands it off to Atkinson, to Body, back to Livingston. Here's a 3, and no good by Wynn, and the whistle blows on the rebound.
You see Malachi Wynn the last few games that I've been out here. He's a big man, doesn't take many threes, but every now and again he'll let one fly from the wing, and he's made a couple.
8-point game. London with the ball. They won't guard Leonard. He can make them pay. Got the shot away, does.
That's his shot right there. Pulls up just inside of the three-point line, around the free throw line. If he gets in the lane, gets a runner, gets a nice look from about the free throw line, he'll make it go.
You want to dare Ty Leonard to score, he will. Showed it there. Kick ball, stops play, 3:14 to go in the half.
What I like from Ty Leonard is he has the ability to create other shots, and that's one thing that Miller's been taking away here in the early going, the ability for these London Pirates to create shots for other guys. Like you saw Preston Cazalas, those threes, he had to create a lot of those shots and a lot of that space himself.
Pause in the action as they attend to some moisture on the floor. Nobody shy about hitting the deck for a loose ball on either of these teams. That was expected. You know that coming in. You're going to get all the hustle. Players earn minutes on the floor for either of these coaches. It's not just a gimme you're going to be on the floor because you're on the team.
Yeah, definitely, and I think that's what makes both these teams so great defensively. They'll hit the deck, get those loose balls. They'll do the things that don't show up on the stat sheet.
Now we're back to action. Miller get it to Wynn, goes to work, missed a shot. Rebound, offensive board by Body, secures it out for a 3. Splash! Livingston.
And that was with people right in his face. Just a nice shot there by Livingston. Didn't flinch an inch and was able to finish, follow through on that shot, and sinks it.
On the right side of your screen, you'll see it all starts with board work. Andrew Body secures the board, finds the shooter. Count it. Back after this.
Come visit our new store in downtown Harlingen. We have furniture, appliances, clothes, collectibles, and more. All funds collected support the Sunny Glen Children's Home. Come see us at Vintage on Jackson at First and Jackson in Harlingen.
Now, Mark thinks heating up here at Miller. Buccaneers still lead, though, by 9.
Yeah, for sure. The London Pirates, slowly but surely, they got frazzled at the beginning and made their way back into the game a little bit. Got it down to 6, but after that Livingston 3, pushed back to 9.
London basketball as Leonard brings it across. Hands it off to Cazalas. They'll work it right side to Pearson Cazalas. Now to Chesney. Now you can see the offense operating a little closer to that arc. Leonard stays wide. Crossover, got a screen. Pulls up, lost his dribble. Finds Cazalas. Preston's been red hot. Steps back. He's got that kind of range and shows it, but misses it from there. Rebound by Body, outlet pass deflected. If he hit that, Mark, anything goes.
Yeah, and they do have that range. Both him and his brother Pearson and Joshua Chesney, it's not a given. If you push them off that three-point line, they're not going to let these threes fly, but they can knock them down from way out there.
Clock stops with 2:27 to go. Inbound play. Outside for a three for the Buccaneers. That's short. Offensive rebound, though. Put it up and in. Malachi Wynn right there.
Malachi Wynn's so good. He makes the most of the time when he gets on the floor. Sometimes he'll play more games than others, but when he's out there, he's a really good player in the paint when he takes advantage of his size.
Cazalis takes contact, missed that, left it short. Rebound by the Buccaneers, and they bring it front side to Atkinson. Makes a move. Nice pass. Inside, reverse layup. Good, Andrew Body.
It's just that athleticism from the Miller Bucks. They move so well. They're in sync with each other. They move so fast. They operate quickly.
Body's got 11. The lead is up to 13. Each team has scored 13 here in the second quarter. London, after being held to just 4 in the first, now needing production on the offensive end. Backdoor cut. Leonard couldn't handle it. Tried to lead him there, Mark. That's a tough pass to catch.
Yeah, Marshall just kind of let it fly a little bit off the mark, a little ahead of the intended receiver there, but another London turnover. They can ill afford to have that. They're going to, stay in it with these Miller Bucks.
Buccaneers bring it up and spread the offense. Outside is Livingston. Pulls the trigger just inside the arc. Missed it. Long rebound comes out. Here's Pearson Cazalis. Cazalis spins past one defender. Now he attacks to the left side. Kicks it out for a three by Chesney. That one won't go. Chesney's been cold here in this first half. Quickly, here come the Buccaneers. Back in the front court. Layup. A lot of contact there. Foul call. Chesney's been held scoreless in the first half here, Mark.
Yeah, that's uncharacteristic, but they're taking him away, and most importantly, they're taking away the running lanes for this London Pirates team as they're trying to make their way up the board. There's up the floor. You see it, the Miller defense set in. They around half court. They get in those lanes, and they don't allow this London Pirate team to get out and running.
Damari Lister at the line. Misses the front end. It's 2 shots, though. So he'll get a second. Coming up at halftime, I'll run down statistics. We'll also have some highlights of the first half, and we've got a highlight reel that we could end it with right now already. Some of the plays that have been made here in this one. Lister's second free throw rims out. Chesney secures the board. Think about it, if you're London, you can cut it to single digits, and Chesney hasn't got on fire yet. You still got to like your chances of coming back here. Foul called. Free throw opportunity coming up for Pearson Cazalis.
Yeah, you're not going to keep him out for long. He's going to get hot. It's got to get him going. They tried getting him in on the low block earlier. That didn't work. He hasn't been able to knock down a shot from the outside.
Cazalis hits the first. For Pearson Cazalis, 6 points. He and Preston with 6 apiece. Second one coming for Pearson Cazalis. That's also good. 11-point game. Atkinson ahead to De Leon. They nearly traveled. They'll get it on the baseline. Reverse layup. That's easy. Malachi Wynn for 2 more.
Malachi Wynn, he's just played so well as of late the last couple of games that I've seen him play.
Here's Chesney attacking baseline. Lay it in. Joshua Chesney.
That'll get you going a little bit.
Whistle blew after the play. They'll call a foul after the made shot by Bryce Marshall. So often those shooters, Mark, when they are not on track yet, will do what Chesney did there. Find a way, get to the rim, get into the scoring flow, and then see if the game comes to you. 11-point game. Buccaneers, see if they go for one shot here. Got to hold it for 27 seconds if they do. Nope, there's your answer. Missed shot from 3, way downtown by Isaac De Leon.
And Isaac De Leon, he's got some range. He's got some range. Don't let that one fool you. I've seen him knock down shots from way beyond the arc, just a little out of sorts there. Shout out to Isaac, he's a big fan of ours.
Now we see full court pressure put on the backcourt. It's man-to-man, so they'll hand it off to Pearson Cazalis. Let him bring it up. Now he beats his defender. A lot of contact in the paint. Before that, a foul call. 14 seconds. Again, the foul situation. They're in the bonus, so a 1-and-1 for Pearson Cazalet for the London Pirates. 7 points in the game, 2 of 2 at the free throw line.
See if you're London here, you hopefully get these 2 free throws, get it within 10, get a stop, and go to the locker room. You got to feel good about yourself. If that's the situation you head into the break with.
We want to thank both the schools for assisting us in broadcasting this game. Also, Corpus Christi schools assisting us greatly throughout the year. Volleyball, football. Here in basketball, we've got softball tomorrow, baseball around the corner. A lot of companies I knew coming into this season were going to jump on the bandwagon of broadcasting games. And then you suddenly look around and say, whoa, there's other sports. A lot of other sports. And sometimes 2 or 3 play at the same night. Mark, you know what that's all about now.
I do, Joe, and it's the busiest time of the year right now. You have so many sports in session.
Cazalet hits the free throw, hits a second. 9-point game. Miller has it. They'll bring it across. Adkism with 9 on the clock. Handles it right side screen. Down to 5. 4 makes a move. Carried the ball with 3 seconds to go, and London's going to get it back. And, Mark, they'll get the ball right now on the possession change to start the second half.
Yeah, this is big time right here. They'll have a chance. They're going to have to make a good pass to get a pretty decent look. You saw Cazalet at the end of the first quarter try to rainbow it, but these rafters a little bit low, so they're going to have to get pretty close.
3-quarter court. They get it into Cazalet. Cazalet lets it go from half court. It will count off the back of the rim. First half in the books. Miller leads this by 9. Welcome to halftime as the two teams make their way to the halftime locker room. We'll be right back with statistics and highlights and more. This is Real Sports Live.
Rick Big and Angie Body with Armor All Express Detail would like to salute the 2020-2021 Miller Buccaneers all the way to state. Go Buccaneers from Armor All Express Detail in Robstown.
And he throws it down. Oh! See you later, touchdown.
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for a fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
And he throws it down. Oh! See you later, touchdown. Back here on Rio Sports Live at halftime between the Miller Buccaneers and the London Pirates. The score 32-23. Leading scores in the first half by the Miller Buccaneers. One player in double figures, that's Andrew Body with 11 points. They had 4 players score, that's it. Lonnie Adkism with 8. 7 points for Albert Livingston, 6 for Malachi Wynn. On the London Pirates, Pearson Cazalet got it going. He got 9 points in the first half. Preston was 6. Ty Leonard with 3, Bryce Marshall with 3, and Joshua Chesney with 2. Remember, the London Pirates scored just 4 points in the first quarter. They shot 33% from the field overall in the first half, 7 of 21. 4 of 11 inside the arc, 36%. 3 of 10 outside the arc for 30%. 6 of 8 at the free throw line for 75%. Meanwhile, the Corpus Christi Miller Buccaneers shot 41% from the field in the first half, 14 of 34 overall, 12 of 20 inside the arc. That's 60%. 2 of 14 outside the arc, 2 of 5 at the free throw line, 40%. Turnovers, London 7, most of those in the first quarter, 4 for the Miller Buccaneers. Halftime, 9-point game. Here's the highlights on how we got to 32-23. Threw it too far, picked up by Marshall, and here come the Pirates. Right side pass for a 3. Answer, no. Rebound by Miller, outlet pass, and here comes Atkinson, lays it in, and got fouled. To Preston, 2 cutters go through, gets it to Chesney. Spins it outside to Cazalet. Overhead to Leonard between the circles. Spins in the paint, got a man in the air, hangs in the air, banks it in, wave it off, a travel. Inside, Andrew Body scores. He's got 3 points in the game.
He moves so quickly in the paint without the basketball.
There's a steal. Here come the Buccaneers. Back to Body, got a man in the air, puts it up and in, Andrew Body.
If you're London, you're going to need to get Joshua Chesney going. He's such a tough matchup for any team.
That's an easy jumper, soft touch, funnel that home. Malachi Wynn.
And that's how they go down low there. He's going to draw fouls.
Cazalet looks to throw it in. Finds a cutter, threw that right into the hands of Atkinson. Takes it right side. Lonnie Atkinson for 2.
And Atkinson, as good as physically handled like this all season long.
Outside for the Miller Bucks. Kick it outside for a 3 for Atkinson. Bang! Leading by 11. Spin it over to Marino. Marino, nothing there for him. Now he finds a cutter. That's Atkinson. And it's tipped in for Body. Lister finds Body, wants a 3, won't get it. Another rebound by Bryce Marshall, and here comes London. Marshall to Chesney. Chesney to Cazalet for 3. Bingo! Pearson Cazalet for downtown. Pass to De Leon. Thought about a long 3. Gets it out to Atkinson. Lobs it to the free throw line. They collapse on that. Shot forced by Livingston. Count it.
Nice shot. Defended pretty well, but Livingston with a nice shot.
London back at you. Lob it on the baseline. Caught by Preston Cazalet. Steps back for a 3. Splash!
And he's feeling it right now. And if you're Miller, that nice catch and shoot from that corner.
8-point game. Lister brings it across. Plays catch with Atkinson. They immediately extend the defense. Here's another tough jumper. Rattling home.
Nice
Albert
turnaround
Livingston
there by Livingston.
for London. Bounce it over. Trickley there on Cazalet. He's free again. Let it go. Made another. Preston Cazalet. That recovers, goes behind the back into a double team. Waits, spins it outside, off the dribble, pull up. Pearson Cazalet has it taken away. Here comes Andrew Body. Lays it in.
Fly from the wing, and he's made a couple.
8-point game. London with the ball. They won't guard Leonard. He can make them pay. Got the shot away. Does.
That's his shot right.
Now we're back to action. Miller get it to Wynn. Goes to work. Missed a shot. Rebound offensive board by Body. Secures it out for a 3. Splash! Livingston.
Advantage of his size.
Cazalet takes contact. Missed that. Left it short. Rebound by the Buccaneers, and they bring it front side to Atkinson. Makes a move. Nice pass. Inside. Reverse layup. Good. Andrew Body. Ahead to De Leon. They nearly traveled. They'll get it on the baseline. Reverse layup. That's easy. Malachi Wynn for 2 more.
Malachi Wynn, he's just played so well as of late the last couple of games that I've seen him play.
Here's Chesney attacking baseline. Lay it in. Joshua Chesney.
That'll get you going a little bit.
Threw it too far. Picked up by Marshall, and here come the Pirates. Right side pass for a 3. Answer, no. Rebound by Miller. Outlet pass. And so that's some of your first half highlights. Mark, your thoughts after 1 half of play. London scored 4 in the first, 19 in the second. Prove they can score. How much adjustments do they make in this second half?
Well, like I said, they just got to keep doing what they were doing in the second quarter. They obviously came out. They made those adjustments. They were a little bit frazzled and taken off guard. They have not gotten a battle like this in so long. They've been cruising through their district play. I think they've only lost 1 game. I think there's something on an 18-game winning streak or something of that nature. And Miller over here a 16-game winning streak. So London hasn't been frazzled. They were able to settle down, able to come out and get into a rhythm, and they just got to continue to get into that rhythm. They got to get Joshua Chesney going, and Miller just got to keep doing what they're doing, keeping their foot on the gas, just not let up on that defense, and they got to just keep the pressure on defensively and make sure this London team doesn't get into a rhythm, because if they do that, you'll look out.
Minute 42 on the clock as the two teams are talking it over. We'll be back with more right after this on Rio Sports Live.
Hi, I'm Rebecca Castillo. I invite you to visit San Benito and see for yourself the many things this community has to offer. Our offices of economic development offer a variety of business resources to developers, investors, and business owners from small to large scale. Contact us and let us work together on your next business opportunity.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to
Back here on Rio Sports Live, and back to action we go between Corpus Christi, Miller, and London, and out of the gate we get a whistle.
It's exactly what London needs to do. They need to get aggressive. They need to attack in the paint and get to that free throw line. They're gonna have to force Miller to kind of lay off a little bit.
Give the ball back to the free throw shooter. First one in, no good for Pearson Cazalis. Nine-point game. London scored 4 in the first, 19 in the second. Pearson Cazalis ready for the next one. And can't get that to go either. One more coming up, Mark.
A little bit of confusion there by everybody at the free throw line.
Cazalis hits that one of 3 on the trip.
There's one of Malachi Wynn's threes we talked about.
Kick it outside for a 3. That's a good look. It won't go. Missed by Isaac DeLeon, and here come the London Pirates. In the backcourt, this is Pearson Cazalis. Tried to throw it for Chesney. Out of bounds it goes.
See the frustration there on Chesney. He had an open look if he was able to catch that.
Buccaneers substitute in as Damari Lister checks in the ball game. He'll bring it up. Lister finds Livingston. Livingston attacks in the paint all the way inside. Too strong on that. Rebound goes out of bounds. Malachi Wynn nearly called for a rebounding foul there. London will have the ball in the backcourt. Cazalis brings it down the sideline, back tapped, and out of bounds it goes, though. Lonnie Atkinson had the right idea.
If I'm London, I know it's a little bit erratic, but you gotta just move quickly in these possessions. The longer you stay on this side of the court, the longer this Miller defense has to set up.
Pass in the paint. Marshall goes to work. Tried to muscle his way in. Got called for steps. You got to give credit right there to Malachi Wynn.
Yeah, Malachi Wynn, he's so good on the low block defensively. He can make moves offensively, but he just does a lot of good things down low.
Miller will bring it up. Atkinson handles the ball. Got a screen. Veers left side. Second cutter, top of the key, Livingston. Spins it outside for a Lister 3, and in and out, no good. Offensive rebound, put that one up, no good. Body going to work again. Kick it outside to Atkinson. Spins, got fouled.
London's got to check where Body is every single second on the court, because he can just come out of nowhere and fly in. You just got to be ready for it.
They called an offensive foul on that. Give the ball to London. London down by 8. Pirates setting up the offensive end. Chesney again, if he gets on, look out. Lets it go there, well short. He'll hear it from the crowd, but I'm telling you, Mark, he's got that kind of range. And you don't want to wake him up if you're on the Miller side.
Yeah, for sure. He's going to just take one shot for him to get going, but he just hasn't been able to find the bottom of the net just yet.
Miller looking inside. There's an offensive foul on the Miller Buccaneers. Being extremely physical off the ball. Second team foul in the second half. London with the ball. Pirates work at front side. Leonard to Marshall to Cazalet. Back to Marshall. Here's a 3 by Preston. Good again, Preston Cazalet.
Big shot. Just a 5-point game now, and London coming on.
4-0 run by the London Pirates to start this second half. Miller on the dribble. Livingston wants a 3 to answer it. That's short. Rebound by Chesney, and here come the Pirates. Chesney takes it coast to coast in the air, rolls it in, got fouled. Joshua Chesney to the line.
That might be it right there to get him going.
We'll watch on the split screen replay. Chesney again, nobody stopped him there, nobody stopped him there. By the time someone does try to stop him, he's in the act of shooting. Made him pay.
When he pulled down that rebound, he looked ahead, looked like he had Cazalet down the court. He was going to try the long outlet pass, but not a good idea against this Miller Bucks team.
Chesney, free throw, rolls out, no good. Miller back with the basketball. Buccaneers been held scoreless through the first couple of minutes. Here's a 3, trying to get off the 0. Missed by West. Another rebound by Bryce Marshall.
I believe the scoreboard might be wrong.
Cazalet brings it up. I've got 32-29. Outside to Chesney. Chesney puts it on the floor. Right side pass to Preston Cazalet. Cazalet brings it up. London coach screaming at the officials, saying, hey, I want a timeout. We're going to talk about that score. He thinks it's 32-29, so do I. Scoreboard reads as you see it.
One of the assistants came on, and I think Coach Moreno, the AD from London as well, came to the scorers table. It should be 29, and they corrected there.
There you go. That's all that timeout was. But while they're there, they might as well talk it over. Both teams. We'll hear it from the coaches back after this.
And empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD. Excellence is our tradition.
And he throws it down. Oh! See you later, touchdown.
A Piece of Cake by Ibarra's in Harlingen is a sweet stop for cakes, cookies, and pastries. The best in town for specialty cakes made to order. Sweetbread, cookies, pies, or how about cupcakes? At A Piece of Cake by Ibarra's, try a Texas-style cinnamon roll, or how about some tamales? Wedding cakes, graduations, you dream it and they can make it. The best in town is A Piece of Cake by Ibarra's in Harlingen.
Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
London Pirates make their way back on the floor. Mark, they're down 3.
Yeah, they've chipped away, and they gain a little bit of momentum.
And it's their ball. Chesney to inbound the ball to Leonard. Leonard quickly guarded by Damari Lister out top. Gets it outside to Pearson Cazalet. Takes it on the move through traffic. Blocked out of there. Rebound tipped out to Chesney. Chesney skips it out top of the key. Preston Cazalet makes a move. Right side taken away by Lonnie Atkinson. Here come the Buccaneers in the front court. Body trailing the play, puts it in. Now on the back side of that, Preston Cazalet was shaken up.
Yeah, it looks like he took a finger to the eye.
5-point game. That ends a 6-0 run by London. Buccaneers maintain a 5-point lead. London on the dribble, pass it inside. Forced shot missed by Marshall. He was off balance there. Here come the Buccaneers again. Atkinson makes a move on the baseline, got fouled. Andrew Body, I'll say this for him. Once he gets the ball in the open court, if he's in the middle of the floor, that's a floor general right there coming at you.
Yeah, for sure. And big defensive possession here. If you're London, you can't afford to have Miller, go streaking again.
Kasem West to throw it in the Body, count it. Andrew Body with 15 points. Halfway through the third. Miller back up by 7. London with the ball. Pearson Cazalis backs it out. Body to guard him in the open court. Over to Preston Cazalis. NBA range. Misses that one. Rebound out of bounds. That's off of Chesney.
Yeah, just trying to make something happen there, and he's uncovered. They almost dared him to take that shot.
He stepped well beyond the arc on that play. 7-point game. Buccaneers led 17-4 after a quarter. London's been chasing them ever since. Buccaneers trying to extend on the lead now. Staying outside, here's Atkinson. Lobs it inside the paint. Livingston tipped away. Chesney secures it. Outlet pass, tipped away. Saved up in the third row of the bleachers as Atkinson goes sailing into the bleachers.
That was coming my way, Joe.
It'll be Buccaneer on the defensive end. Ty Leonard will send it in.
See, not a lot of outlet passes. I see a lot of those from London in the regular season.
Chesney catches, goes to work, off the glass and in. Joshua Chesney.
Hard to defend on the low block is Joshua Chesney. Hard to defend in general, but right there, a little bit too much there for Livingston.
Back to a 5-point game. Marino spins it outside. Now they'll go baseline. Livingston up and under, no good. In the paint, rebound. Body had it, then he got fouled. That'll get a groan out of the London sidelines, Mark.
Yeah, that was...
They're like, if it's going to be physical, it's going to be physical, right?
Exactly, and you're going to get those kind of calls, but if you're going to be physical, you got to be disciplined.
Body was there, missed that shot. Rebound pinballs and secured by Ames Buchanan for London.
Buchanan got that one.
Chesney brings it up. Poked away, recovers, hangs, left hand, no good. Rebound tipped up and in. Right there's Ty Leonard. 3-point game. 2:50 left here in the third. A 10-4 run by London here to start the third quarter. Buccaneers have it, maintaining the lead. It's narrow now, down to 4. There's a steal by Leonard. Leonard 1-on-3, can't finish. Rebound by the Buccaneers. Outlet pass. Now they've got numbers. Here's De Leon. Spins it outside for a Livingston 3. That's off the mark. Rebound by Chesney. Back come the London Pirates. Here's Preston Cazalis to Chesney. The Cazalis makes a move. Right side. Lay it up. Missed that. Rebound by Atkinson. Atkinson. They won't put a body on him. Got inside the paint. Dishes off. Banker good.
It's nice feed down low there by Atkinson, and Miller can do that. And they move very, very well without the ball. You saw Livingston there, back door to the basket, and he was wide open.
He's got 9. The lead is back to 5. Leonard on the dribble, takes a bump. There's a travel called. He went to stop his dribble, and really forcing him outside was Livingston. The momentum just bodied him up and forced him to drag the pivot foot. 5-point game. It'll be Miller basketball in the backcourt.
Yeah, stop would be big here for London. They got to keep the momentum down for Miller because Miller can score in bunches and they can get going and it can become an avalanche.
Outside to Moreno. Off the dribble, De Leon spins it in the corner. Lob it inside the Body, goes to work into a double team. Got contact and drew a foul. Stops play with 1:27 to go here.
Good positioning there. They're going to call the foul on Preston Cazalis coming in from behind, but looked like Chesney had it well guarded there. Went up with Body.
Andrew Body, 15 points, 6 boards, 1 of 2 at the free throw line. Makes the first. Extends it back to a 6-point lead. you're watching on our YouTube channel, always fun to see this. Give us a shout out where you're watching the game from. Always neat to see how far it reaches out. See who's tuning into the game. Body's second free throw is no good. Rebound, the offensive board for the Buccaneers. Missed by Adkism. Couldn't get that one to go, and Chesney secures a rebound. Chesney in a hurry goes front side. A lot of contact. That's a charge.
And then Leon just staying in there and getting set in the paint. Chesney not too happy with that one, and De Leon on the other side shaking his head like, not in here, sir.
Here comes Marino for the Miller Buccaneers. Give a shout out in the direction of Fremont, California, watching the game. Thanks for tuning in here tonight. From Corpus Christi, Texas, Livingston, overhead pass. Adkism spins it outside. De Leon back to Adkism, cutting through, body, lay it in. That was pretty. Body on the finish. He's got 18.
And just so hard to defend.
Ball on the left sideline. Move made. Lost by Buchanan. Saved by the Buccaneers. Ahead to Body. Over it goes and out of bounds to Livingston.
And London kind of catching a break there on that Miller turnover.
If you're anywhere in this gym, you better beware of where you're at.
And can London weather this storm and close out this quarter, maybe get a bucket here in the last 30 seconds or so?
Cazalis to Leonard. It'll be Buccaneer ball to start the fourth as it stands right now. Chesney rattles that out, no good. Rebound by Andrew Body. And they'll call a quick foul on Ty Leonard. .15 seconds left. Both coaches working these officials to the nth degree here tonight.
Yeah, this is basically a glorified exhibition game, but both these coaches in it to win it.
Watching from Beaumont, Texas, watching from Sandia, Texas, watching from Houston, watching from Missouri, St. Louis, Missouri, tuning in, and give a shout in that direction. Here's a three. That one won't go for the Miller Buccaneers. And the third quarter comes to an end. London outscores Miller 10-9 in the third. Miller still leads this one by 8. Final 8 minutes of regulation coming up after this.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles. How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
The Harlingen CISD elementary experience looks something like this. Let's see that again. To learn more about the HCISD elementary experience, visit hcisd.org.
Back here on Real Sports Live, you can see the London Pirates over there talking things over. Mark, they had a great run to start the third quarter. Miller answered, and because of that first quarter when Miller outscored London 13 points, the Buccaneers withstood the run and comfortably are still up by 8 as we head into the fourth quarter.
Yeah, definitely. And London was just put on their heels in the early going of the first quarter, and that's just going to be the difference as this holds up. But London's got to weather a storm right here. The Buccaneers finished that quarter strong. They got to come out strong here, and they just got to quell that momentum of the Bucs.
Buccaneers have the ball, and away we go. They're watching from College Station. They're watching from Rockport. They're watching from Corpus Christi. Thanks for tuning in here on Rio Sports Live. In the fourth quarter, Miller Buccaneers, that's near a travel outside to Adkism, spins it over to De Leon, wants a three, off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound by Pearson Cazalis. Cazalis slows the pace for a moment, now he beats him off the dribble, spins it outside. Now in the game, Dylan Spencer. Spencer into a double team, lost it. Ball loose on the floor. And a travel will be called on De Leon. Wow, he is Mr. Hustle out there, Mark.
Yeah, Isaac De Leon, he can light it up from the scoreboard as well, but he does a lot of good things there at the guard position. Plays good defense, just stays with it. It's a real good hustle player. There's a lot of good hustle players on this Miller Bucks team. Saw a lot of them during the early part of the season before the football players came back. Isaac De Leon, Malachi Wynn.
Chesney goes to work and secures the first points of the first quarter. They're watching from Alaska, from Laguna Vista. Thanks for tuning in here on Rio Sports Live. 6-point game. Looking for three. Off the mark, missed by Lister. Rebound by the London Pirates. Here's Pearson Cazalis into a double team. Finds some help. Spin it back outside. Leonard will settle it down. Minute gone in the fourth. Leonard contained by Jaden Moreno out there. Lost his dribble. Finds Pearson Cazalis. Cazalis shaded by Atkinson, given a little room. Takes him off the dribble into a little trouble. Gets it to Leonard. Now they'll go inside. Chesney going to work. Back outside to Leonard. Leonard penetrates in the paint. Contact there. Charge. Wave it off. Well, they count the bucket.
They count the basket. They're going to count it. He's going to go to the line for the and one. Just nice drive there by Ty Leonard.
Oh, man, I missed the call then on that one. My bad on my part.
It was a late call there. The official walked up to the scorer's table to put in the foul, and then he said count the basket. So came in a little late, but.
4-point game, and Leonard misses a free throw. Got a rebound and traveled. Nobody blocked him out. Everyone thought it was a two-shot except for Leonard.
And that's just Miller asleep there because London has nobody on that line for free throws.
And they got away with it.
Almost made them pay for it.
Sometimes it's your night. 4-point game. There's a steal by Leonard. Clean cut, stepped in front of that passing lane. And here come the London Pirates. Quick pass ahead. Here's Cazalis. Cazalis to the paint. Hangs in the air. Took contact. Got fouled. And that becomes the 5th team foul on the Buccaneers. Each team with 5. It takes a bit to get a foul in this one, but it's consistent. And that's what you want as coaches are reeling players in and out of this game, telling them the same thing. Don't lose intensity.
Yeah, for sure, and it's definitely high intensity. Nice pass inside and the
Leonard
bucket.
To Chesney. Chesney for 2 into the line. Watch on the replay as you'll see this inbound play coming right at you.
And with Joshua Chesney, a player like him, it's pick your poison. He hasn't been doing much from the outside of the perimeter, but he's been good on the low block, and he's been finishing inside. And you see here at the chance for the three-point play.
Misses it. How about this? He's quietly now the team leader in scoring with 10 points. He and Pearson Cazalis, 10 apiece. 6:13 to go. A 6-0 run by London to start the fourth. Miller withstood one of those in the third. There's a foul called. Where else you watching from? Give me a shout out on YouTube. I'm watching there right now. Checking out where our fans are tuning into our game from. Miller to throw it in. Livingston tracks it down. Corner 3 by De Leon. You said he could make it, and he did.
He needed to get one going. Talked to him before the game today, and he was just like, if I can't get anything going in this game, he's like, when's it going to come on the big stage? And he gets a big bucket there to kind of quell the momentum of these London Pirates.
Watch on the Josh Moody replay. As you can see this is a 3 in the corner. Bury that. 5-point game back after this. Back here on Rio Sports Live, the Miller Buccaneers over there talking it over. Mark, they withstood a 6-0 run in the third quarter. It was a 6-0 run by London to start the fourth quarter. That 3 extends it back to 5, but that was a momentum switcher right there.
Yeah, for sure. And Isaac De Leon not one to shy away from taking big shots. That was a huge shot right there. London was bearing down on him, and then he kind of gives a little bit of a cushion with that tray.
Pirates to inbound the ball. 2 minutes gone in the fourth, 6 remaining. Pearson Cazalis not guarded till he gets to the midcourt stripe. They'll pick him up there. Looking for a screen, attacks all the way inside, left-hand layup, won't go, but they'll call a travel. He stumbled at the free throw line, Mark, and just
kind of got tripped up there.
Watching from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, give a shout in that direction. This is nationwide here tonight.
It's must-see basketball, as good of a game as you're going to see.
Watching a little high school basketball from Corpus Christi, Texas. Thanks for tuning in. Livingston sips it inside, further down on the baseline. That'll be a travel right back at you as Wynn shuffled the feet. Corpus Christi, London ball. London Pirates scored 4 in the first, 19 in the second, 10 in the third, 6 here in the fourth. Miller, 17 in the first, 15 in the second, 9 in the third, and just 3 here in the fourth. Outside to Chesney for a long 3 off the mark. Quick rebound, and here come the Buccaneers on the fly. Atkinson can't get it to go. He'll get to the line.
Now Atkinson on that drive had a choice. I don't know if he saw Body, but Body was wide open. He was behind a defender, but Atkinson drove in. But he had options there. Had he seen him, probably could have dished down low for an easy bucket.
Fans watching in Orange County, California, thanks for tuning in. Rooting for the London Pirates. Right now the Buccaneers. Lonnie Atkinson stands at the free throw line. 8 points on the night, 1 of 1 at the free throw line. Misses the first. Miller now just 3 of 8 at the line for 38%. Atkinson ready with another. Misses on that too. Body was right there for the rebound. 3 launched, missed that time by De Leon. And back come the London Pirates. Save it back into Leonard. That was nearly out of bounds. Leonard wants a 3. Misfires and rebound easily secured by De Leon. Here comes Isaac. Spins it in the left corner to Livingston. Fell to the ground, traveled. 5 minutes left. Every minute brings a new level of excitement here, Mark. How is this thing going to finish out?
I don't know. It's really up in the air right now, and it's just about which team could take the other's best shot.
London ball. Leonard has it. Ty Leonard walks it up. De Leon waits to guard him. Got a screen, hands it off to Pearson Cazalis. To Joshua Chesney. Chesney on a crossover. Double team taken away. Here comes Atkinson. Lays it in. Lonnie Atkinson for 2. He's got 10 now. There's a foul in the backcourt on Isaac De Leon, and we're going to the free throw line from here on when the whistle blows. Thank you for watching in Westaco, Texas here tonight. Tuning in on Rio Sports Live. Again, remember this always as you watch our games. Other companies are out there doing it. School districts are broadcasting some games. We don't charge schools. Never touch the school budget. Don't charge the fans to watch the games. Everything we do is driven by advertising. But free for schools and entities that we cover sports for. Next free throw is also in by Leonard.
With Miller into the bonus, London should just attack.
Back to a 5-point game. Both teams with 17 fouls here in the second half. Watching from Las Cruces, New Mexico. Thanks for tuning in. Pass outside to Marino. Marino nearly traveled again. Needs some help. Finds Body. He's been help all night to anybody that wants it. Lister, 3. Bang!
Making the extra pass right there.
Damari Lister. That's his first points of the game. London back on the attack on the baseline. A lot of contact. Dish it inside. Layup good. Pearson Cazalis will get to the line. Let's watch that series of events on this.
Just beautiful answer there by London.
Nice cut inside. Back to a 6-point game.
Joe, you asked me how this game was going to finish. And one thing's going to be guaranteed. Both these teams are going to come out respecting the other. I haven't seen both teams enthralled in a game this late in the fourth quarter all season long that I've covered.
Pearson Cazalis hits a free throw. He's got 11. They're watching from Monterrey, Mexico. Thank you for tuning in. Now we're not nationwide. Now we're drawing worldwide coverage here on Real Sports Live tonight. Loose ball picked up. Steal by Marshall. lobs it inside, layup, good and a foul. Pearson Caslis to the line.
And the London Pirates are cooking now, and they got a lot of momentum, and I think right now the pressure's on these Miller Bucks.
Caslis to the line. Pearson, 15 points, 6 of 8 at the free throw line. And he'll step up here, trying to make it a 2-point game. And does. 14-8, the Pirates have outscored the Buccaneers here in the fourth. Buccaneer basketball, Lister. Backcourt to Adkism. Ahead to Body. Body. Again, a solid night for Andrew Body. 18 points, 9 rebounds and counting. Adkism on the dribble. Hesitates, 3:25 to go. This is the slowest offensive trip down this ball game for the Miller Buccaneers. They're being patient. Livingston hands it off to Body. Body in the air, gets it out to Lister. Lister finds Wynn. Again, more time coming off the clock this possession than any other offensive set for Miller in the game. Lister floats it up, missed it. Rebound, pinballs off 2 players. Lister touched it last. And the London Pirates now have the ball with a chance to tie it or get this, Mark, take the lead for the first time in the game.
And we look at these teams, I feel they're so evenly matched. It's just that run at the beginning, uncharacteristic. I think the moment was really big for these London Pirates coming into Miller. But right now, the Pirates have a lot of momentum. And
Marshall threw that in the direction of Chesney, forced that. If you're making an entry pass and you're out near the scorers table, there's a lot of other options there. Turns into a turnover. Missed opportunity that time for London. Can Miller make them pay?
This is crunch time right here.
Adkism to Lister. He hit a big 3 here in the fourth quarter. Steps back for another and traveled, they'll say. Fans tuning in, share the link on Facebook. And also, please like and follow our page. If you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel, please do so. Over 5 million views coming every month now on what we're doing. And on the YouTube channel, many haven't subscribed to our channel. Please do so. Timeout on the floor. 2:34 left. 2-point game. Miller leads London. Back after this on Real Sports Live.
This game is brought to you in part by the Concession Stand in Santa Rosa, a locally owned business providing a terrific atmosphere before or after the games and supporting athletes of all ages. When you're in Santa Rosa, be sure to stop by the Concession Stand and choose from the wide assortment of goodies. An advertising partner with Real Sports Live is the Concession Stand.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
Come visit our new store in downtown Harlingen. We have furniture, appliances, clothes, collectibles, and more. All funds collected support the Sunny Glen Children's Home. Come see us at Vintage on Jackson at First and Jackson in Harlingen.
Back here at Real Sports Live. Two teams took a timeout there. I think we got a lot of basketball left in this night. All started with girls action in a play-in game in which Corpus Christi Miller secured a spot in the playoffs. Now the boys of Miller, state ranked, taking on the boys of London. Here we go. 2:34 left here in the fourth. 2-point ball game with Miller on top. London with the ball. Caslis stays outside. Handles it to the baseline. Pulls up in rhythm. No good. Rebound. 2 Buccaneers right there. Livingston wins the fight. Gets it ahead. Get it over to Body. Hesitates. Spins it over to De Leon. Makes him pay. Corner. Back outside they go. Adkism. 2 minutes left on the mark. Now, as De Leon's fouled, he'll get to the line.
Yeah, if you're in London on these defensive possessions, you gotta be careful, and you just gotta be disciplined. You gotta make sure you're aware, because these Miller Bucks, like I said, they move really well without the ball. They can cut to the basket, they can get away, they can get open.
Isaac De Leon to the free throw line, shooting a 1-and-1. That was the 8th team foul on London. Makes the first, he'll get a second. De Leon, he scored 4 points. He hit a huge 3 to kind of settle things down in that third quarter.
Yeah, he did, and big free throws here. They're really going to go a long way. We can knock them both down.
And he does. 2-possession game at the 2-minute mark. Here comes Leonard for London. Hands it off to Caslis. Caslis makes a move in the paint, hangs in the air, left it short. Rebound by Andrew Body. Bounce pass ahead to West. Missed it but got fouled. And that was a big missed layup on the London side as Andrew Body secures his 10th rebound. He's got a double-double in the game.
Yeah, Preston Caslis on the other end there or actually Pearson, hesitated midair. You can see he saw the defense come in and just couldn't quite finish off that finger roll.
Sends Kason West to the free throw line. West makes the first. That's his first point of the game. Miller now 3 of 5 as a team from the free throw line here in the fourth quarter. 6 of 12 in the ball game. They've got up to 50%. West ready with another. Got it. Pirate basketball. Minute 44 to go. Now this possession becomes big for London. Off the dribble, Leonard spins into a double team, lost it, picked it back up, finds a shooter. Here's a 3. No good. Big rebound by Kenyon West. Outlet pass taken
Big
away by
there.
Caslis. Caslis. Ahead it goes to Preston. Right side, blocked and a foul call. He'll go to the line.
Just attack.
And then even an outlet pass isn't a gimme. You got to be ready at any given time between these two teams.
And both these teams want it. It's not a district game. It's just one of those games. It's exhibition, but mostly for pride. There's been a lot of talk all week, but both these teams are in it like the state tournament's on the line.
Preston Caslis makes the first. He's got 10 points. 3 players in double figures for the London Pirates. 2 players in double figures for the Corpus Christi Miller Buccaneers. Leading scorer on the floor, Andrew Body.
And one thing I've noticed, these London Pirates, they've got really good stamina. They haven't really aired out their bench as much as they usually do. These starters have gotten a lot of minutes here tonight.
Missed free throw. Rebound in the backcourt, and De Leon gets fouled. With a minute 12 to go, it's a 5-point game. But he called timeout. I don't think it was a foul. It was just a timeout. It was a timeout by Miller. Is it time to start fouling yet, Mark? We'll talk about that after this. Back here, team's talking it over. Mark, answer the question. Time to foul yet if you're London?
I like the strategy by London because then you're going to put these Miller Bucks at the line with huge, tough free throws. They're not just going to be regular free throws. They're going to be free throws that are really clutch, and you're going to see what their mentality is made of. And hopefully if you can pick up a split, come down, get a quick shot. I know it really suits London. The quicker the better these possession goes for the Pirates. I think that's where they really thrive. So, yes, if I'm London, start fouling a little bit. Let Miller try to win it from the free throw line. Conserve clock.
Minute 12 to go. The Buccaneers have committed 10 team fouls. London committing 9, so everything from here on with a whistle results in 2 fouls at the free throw line. Baseball pass picked off. London gets a steal. Get it over to Caslis. Caslis goes baseline, hangs in the air, missed the shot, rebound tipped, and Andrew Body secures it. Brings it front side, and he gets fouled, and Andrew Body has put on one heck of a show here tonight.
I want to commend Marshall. He's played a lot of minutes. He's a big kid. They're really missing McNorton. He plays a lot of minutes down low, usually the starter for London. A big hustle player, too, as well. And Marshall's come in, played big minutes here tonight, and he's still out there hustling with only a minute to go here in this game.
Body ready with the first of 2. Relaxed on the first one. No good. Body now 2 of 5 at the free throw line, but he's got 18 points and 11 rebounds. Make or miss here. It's a 2-possession game. We've got a minute left in this one.
And it's been as advertised, Joe.
You ask yourself, does London have shooters? Yes. I'll just leave it at that. I could start rattling names, but yes is the answer. Body misses a second free throw. Here comes Chesney. Chesney weaves his way all the way. Left side blocked out of there by Body. Rebound, and here we come the other way. Ball outside into the hands of De Leon. He's fouled. I want to go to that replay, Mark. Andrew Body quietly, I think he kind of baited up Chesney here. Watch after the missed free throw.
Yeah, I mean, and Body's done that. He'll come flying in from every which angle. It's unexpected a lot of the times, but he's just so good defensively underneath.
De Leon at the free throw line. Isaac, 2 of 2 at the line, 5 points on the night. Can make them both. You extend it to a 3-possession game. First one good.
You know, Isaac's been clowning me every time he sees him. He wants to get big moments on camera, but, you know, not all big moments are big three-point shots, 30-point games. Some of these big moments are right here at the free throw line.
He did hit a huge three-pointer in that third quarter when they needed a basket. Misses that free throw. Still a 2-possession game, but Andrew Body gets another rebound. Ball outside, and then Atkinson gets fouled. Andrew Body, 18 points, 12 rebounds, and that was a huge one right there, Mark.
Yep. Came in, just, you got to watch. You got to keep a body on body, basically. He comes in just out of nowhere. You don't know where he's at. You just got to keep an eye out for him.
Body's ready. Count the first. 19 points. Leading scorer on the team tonight. Hasn't backed down from the big moment of this game from the start. Second free throw good. He's got 20. Here comes Leonard. London's going to have to hurry and score points here. Leonard goes baseline uncontested, lays it in. That's way too easy, Mark. 33 seconds left, 4-point game.
And didn't burn that much time off the clock. Got a timeout here. It's a 6-point game, and now you definitely got a foul, Joe.
6-point ball game. 33 seconds left. That's a full timeout. We'll be right back after this.
Rick Big and Angie Body with Armor All Express Detail would like to salute the 2020-2021 Miller Buccaneers all the way to state. Go Buccaneers from Armor All Express Detail in Robstown.
And he throws it down. Oh! See you later, touchdown.
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be.
Back here, Rio Sports Live, we resume play. After the timeout, which was supposed to be a minute, they only used 45 seconds, and so we'll resume play early. Miller will inbound the ball with a 6-point lead. Atkinson gets it into Body. Body in the backcourt to Atkinson. Atkinson ahead to De Leon. Got it further ahead. Livingston layup good. Albert Livingston.
And a nice dish down there by De Leon. Nice job of Miller moving the ball up the court quickly.
Leonard on the other side draws contact, stops the clock with 18 seconds left. In an 8-point game, Ty Leonard steps to the free throw line for the London Pirates. Miller, we already know their opponent in the first round of the playoffs. And we just found out the girls play the same team, right?
And it's going to be Brazosport, Freeport Brazosport.
Yes.
Now that is a team that plays good basketball. I was there covering as a journalist back in a couple of years ago in 2016, coached by Andre Waddy. I'm not sure if he's still there. Need to check it out. But the Brazosport Ships, that's a really good team. It's a really good culture there, basketball. So it'll be fun.
Leonard, second free throw, good. 7-point game, inbound play, and De Leon slips, but he's fouled by Leonard. Had Leonard not made contact there, De Leon may have been called for a travel. 16 seconds left as Isaac De Leon heads to the free throw line. 4 players in double figures for London. Pearson Caslis, 16, Ty Leonard, 12, Preston Caslis, 10, Joshua Chesney, 10. 3 in double figures with Andrew Body leading the way for the Buccaneers. Albert Livingston 11, 10 for Lonnie Atkinson. De Leon at the free throw line. Misses the first. This has been fun. This has been the playoff atmosphere we've been waiting for.
Yeah, it definitely has. And I think, like I said, even though London looks like they're going to come up short here, I mean, shouldn't hang their heads. They're going to go into the postseason, and they put Class 3 on notice. You watch out for this London Pirate team. They are out here. They're a fierce team. They're a good team, well coached, super talented.
De Leon makes the second. 16 seconds left. Here comes Ty Leonard for London. Leonard steps back, fadeaway jumper, short, rebound offensive, put it up and in. Marshall got the rebound and a stick back. 6.9 to go in a 6-point game. Buccaneers of Miller will inbound the ball on the baseline. They wanted a test. They got it. London wanted a test. They got it. Both teams earned some respect. But the Buccaneers of Miller.
And they needed it. Both teams needed
it. They earned the victory. 59-53.
Both teams in it this game, Joe. You go into the postseason, and whenever you come out and you just breeze through the district schedule the way these teams have, you need a game like this to kind of tune up, see what you got. And both these teams came out, did not disappoint. I'm sure they're both better teams for having come out and played this contest. And what a contest it was. They played well on both sides, both teams, and it lived up to the billing.
Let me go ahead and throw out some statistics for you on this one, Mark. Scoring department, Andrew Body, 20 points, leads the way. Rebounds, 12. Livingston, 11 points. Lonnie Atkinson, 10. 16 points for Pearson Cazalis, 12 for Ty Leonard, 10 for Preston Cazalis, 10 for Joshua Chesney. So as they head into the locker room, is Andrew Body indeed our player of the game?
Oh, yeah, Andrew Body is. He crashed the boards. He was just – and that's one of the things that I thought that London needed to do. They just needed to look out to see where Andrew Body was at all times. And it's easier said than done. He was a beast in the paint, crashed the boards, scored. And Andrew Body, just a complete basketball player. I know a lot of people tout him out for his football skills, but I think, in my humble opinion, he's a better basketball player. And he's just all about it. He's just a great player. Good job there by Andrew Body tonight.
20 points, 12 rebounds. Hope you enjoyed our broadcast. Andrew Body's our player of the game. A terrific job to everyone working the cameras. We tried to do something special tonight. We pulled it off. This is what we can look like. We could even bring more cameras into the play if we really wanted to bring our other hand from behind our back. Hope you enjoyed the broadcast. Watch for the highlights. Till next time, for Real Sports Live. So long.